Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 76, Letting Go of Perfection. Oh man, I would want to be so perfect when I was competing that I'd hold my breath. We actually took Vaseline and put it on our teeth so that we would smile. We wanted to be perfect. We would do many, many hours of standing on stairs with our heels down so that our heels would be in the correct position writing. And none of it mattered. We thought all this stuff mattered, but none of it mattered. What mattered was enjoying our horses. We were so caught up in the judging and the perfection and the wanting to do good for a judge's opinion. And when I found jumpers, it was a whole lot different because then you're just competing against the time. You didn't have to be perfect. But competing in hunters and equitation and Western pleasure, you had to be perfect. You had to look right. You had to be a certain way. That's really got me to thinking about perfection versus imperfection. Because really, when you're looking for perfection, you're actually looking for imperfections and trying to fix them. So I know a lot of people say they're a perfectionist, but really they're an imperfectionist. They're constantly searching for all the things that aren't perfect. And yes, they're trying to change those things or fix those things, but they're constantly looking for what's not perfect. Whereas if you just look for the things that bring you joy, you look for the things that make you feel good, that's really perfect. That's what matters in the end. It's not looking for the things that are wrong. If you're focusing on all the things that are wrong, guess what? More wrong is going to show up in your life. And yet, if you just relax and know that everything is perfect just as it is, you feel so much better. And we spend so much time worrying about what everybody else thinks and letting them judge us, letting them dictate how we feel. Our perfection is inside of us. We all have it. We all are perfect just as we are. And whether we spend time looking for imperfection or we just enjoy how perfect we already are, it really can affect our energy levels. The worst thing any of us can do is worry about other people's opinions. Now, what I'm going to say next, if you don't like cussing, if you have kids listening, I'm going to use a bad word. And I'm apologizing that right now, but it's what I say in my head. T. Harv Eker is one of my coaches. And at Warrior Camp, he made a comment that other people's opinions don't matter. But what does that really mean? He says, when you have somebody that's giving you opinions that don't line up with who you are or are making you feel not quite so perfect, you just smile and say, oh, thank you for your opinion. But inside, you say, good morning. I don't give a fuck what you think. When I learned that, it changed everything for me. And I'm sorry about the cuss word. I don't normally cuss, but that one changed everything. It was like it gave me permission to ignore all the judgment and all the other people's opinions that didn't line up with who I was. One more time, I'm going to say it just so you know, I'm going to cuss. Good morning. I don't give a fuck what you think, is what you say in your head when you're saying, oh, thank you for your opinion. So I would love to talk to you about a hypnotherapy session. I have a free chat just to see if it's a good fit for you. But really, if you're striving for perfection, looking at imperfection, I can help you just take a deep breath and do something different. So I'll put a link in the comment below for free hypnotherapy chat. Just see if it'd be a good fit for you. So you all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next podcast.